Okay everyone, doing something different tonight. We're gonna go catch some cane toads. They're an introduced species to Australia. They were originally introduced in Queensland to get rid of the cane toad beetles, which it never worked because someone didn't do their job and check out if they actually would eat it and how they would spread in our country. So now we have these things here, and I'm going to do a bit of a catch and cook with them. Never eaten them before. They're highly poisonous, but it's only the top parts of the glands, and it looks like to me, I can't see any on this side, but normally you hear them bouncing around. I know another spot where they are if they're not here. Alright. As you can see, the water still isn't flowing yet here, so there's no point for me to go after the red claw. Can't see any red claw. Oh, keep looking. Alright, we found heaps of native frogs. We're here, native frogs. You will find these bastards here. Introduced cane toad. I don't want to stress him out too much. I got one. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves. Two. What these cane toads are actually sitting here doing though, is they would be eating the native frogs. Okay, found another one. Taxi. See, they like this green grassy areas under trees. There's another big one, and you don't want to disturb them too much. Just pick them up. Hear one behind me. There's one. This one's a bit quicker. There's a whole heap more up here. I'm only going to eat the big ones. There's a whole heap more. That's a good eater. They're everywhere. Oh, here we go. These are what the eaten ones I'm after. Oh, look at them. They're absolute monsters. Absolute monsters. There's another monster right here. Okay, these are our cane toads. They've been in the freezer for a few hours. I put them in the fridge last night to slow them down. Alright, first things first, when you're preparing cane toads, I believe just put some cheap gloves on. This way it's easier than going backwards and forwards, washing your hands and not sure if you're getting the contamination off your hands. So I'll put a pair of gloves on. The side effects, if you don't get this right, is erratic heartbeat, slight hallucinations, and eventually it's you have a heart attack. So this is our cane toad. This is where the poison comes out, just these two top glands. So what I'm going to do, just at the base of his hips, get rid of this, just going to score the skin. Alright, we've got our cane toads. Just going to cut around here, around the base of the hips. Just to score the skin, we're not trying to cut it off yet. We're just piercing the skin. Alright. Now we're gonna pinch the skin. Like so. And we're going to cut it off at the ankles. That's what you get. Now I've chucked that into a salty water, and I'm going to rinse these thoroughly. Rinse it really well in the salt water to make sure that you haven't got any excess off the skin. If you collect them, if they've got white pus coming out of their glands because you've grabbed them too hard, just kill them ones, but don't eat them, because it's a lot easier for the blood and all that, for the poison, because that's the only place where the poison is, and you don't want to somehow get that into the meat. So what you do is you try to catch them like how I was, where you just gently pick them up, put them in an esky, and you shouldn't really have a problem then. So you're just scoring around. Don't know if I'm going to have this in black and white, because YouTube doesn't like. Chop it up there. Chop it up both ankles. Chuck him in there. Okay, so this is hot water with salt. So first I've cleaned the cane toads. I chopped the legs off, scun them, got the skin away. The skin's where the poison is, on the top of the gland. Then I put it into a hot salted water. Then I put it into a cold salted water, and that's me in. That's another cold salted water. So all I'm going to do now is I've rinsed them really thoroughly in the warm salted water. Then I put them into this cold salted water. I'll give them a good rinse in that. Then I'll put them back into hot salted water, so I'm not cooking them in the water. And then I'll put them back into the cold salted water. You probably don't need to do as much as that, but this is poisonous, so you want to make sure that you ain't gonna get the poison. So what I'll do when I'm eating these though, I'll eat one, or a leg, I'll wait 15 minutes, that's how long it takes for the poison to take reaction, and I should get regular heartbeats or something like that if it's if a poison thing, and then in which case I ring the 000, I'll ring their poison line and tell them what I've done. But according to Google and all that, they're quite safe to eat as long as you rinse thorough, clean them like how I've done it, and rinse them very thorough in salt water to make sure that you've got no poison on them. Generally when dogs and that die, they've bitten right on top and they've gotten huge quantities of it stuck inside their mouths. Right, you can see how I've done it. Should be no reason there's any poison in there as it is, but better to rinse it a few times just to make sure. Alright, so give it a good rinse in here again, because once they come out of this water, they're not going back into this water. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Alright. And back into hot water. Now that water is to be thrown away. Now I'm going to go into this water. Let's get this stirred. This is hot water. Alright. Back into cold water. Alright. Now we'll now I'll let these soak for a while, and then I'll catch you back when we're actually cooking these things. Whew. Alright. Got our wok. Let's get a little bit of oil, just a little bit. Alright, now for our cane toad legs, we're going to add a bit of cayenne pepper. A bit of salt. A bit of just ordinary pepper. Wait until it gets a bit hot. We're just going to put our frog legs in. What we're going to add in is just a little bit of butter chicken sauce. Once these are pretty well nearly cooked. So Here's frogs. Not 100% if it's cooked all the way through. Right, now we're going to wait 15 minutes. If I feel anything like happening, I won't continue eating, just to make sure. I ain't ever done this before, so it tastes really good. Alright, catch us back in 15 minutes to finish the rest, as long as I don't show any signs of something going wrong. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. No bad side effects, so just making sure. Last thing you want to do is eat the whole lot, then start getting side effects and you go, oh shit, I should have probably just had a little bit and see what happened. What it tastes like is like a chicken, fishy chicken. Maybe a bit like snake, if you've eaten a snake. Probably next time we'll do a catch to it, probably won't do butter chicken. Not because it doesn't taste good, just I've probably got shit all over my face. Yeah, the butter chicken is just, you know what butter chicken's like if you've ever eaten it. More for chopped up pieces when you've got to eat off the bone. Well, thanks for watching. Please watch another video after this, that helps out my channel. One of my videos would be nicer. Hit the like and let me know what you thought of eating cane toads. And if you've got any other ideas that you want to see me do, there should be a crabbing video coming out next. Crabbing video on this coincide, but the last video I was put out was crabbing, so I thought I'll do this video and then you can watch the crabbing video next. Alright, I'll catch you on my next adventure. See ya.